Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to EWA Underground. And it looks like we have a few words from the owner of EWA, the Emperor of Excellence, Jaxson Young. And he seems to be very joyous coming out here. Despite the situation EWA is in, Jaxson Young seems very happy to be here in the underground. But I've got to ask, what is his thoughts on the events that have happened? And obviously, I've heard a lot about the morale in the locker room dropping. So you got to think, what is the mindset of Jaxson Young going into tonight as the owner, the general manager of EWA? Honestly, I can't wait to hear what this man has to say.
Money folding, chicken, honeys that swollen the richest. Not fit in ya, most critically acclaimed Pulitzer Prize winner, best storyteller, thug narrator, my style trader, model data, big threat to a lot of you haters. Commentators, ringside clock, watching my paper, almost a decade, quite impressive. Most of the best is in the essence, but it's rap stuff that I stand for, expanding more to the big screen. Bill Gates dreams, but it seems you'd rather see me in jail with state dreams. Want me off the scene fast, but good things last.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the debut episode of EWA Underground. Ladies and gentlemen, as already established, I am Jaxson Young. I am the owner of EWA, the founder, and now officially the general manager of EWA. And before we get started with our episode tonight, I have quite a few things to address. First of all, the reason we are in this alley underground place here. I think it's quite obvious by the Instagram post, but two sports entertainment schmucks decided to take all my money, take all of your money, take all of the talent's money, and run away like a bunch of little bitches. But now, they're not getting the last laugh. Max, Cohen, as much as you two do for this industry, no one in EWA respects you. No one outside of your little inner circle respects you. And the only reason you have that respect is because your inner circle is running that monopoly. We are going to break out of that monopoly and form a new era of EWA without the popularity of the FCA. Get that shit out of here. And because of the FCA's influence on me, I've got a few apologies to make now that I have complete control of my mental state again. First off, F1 wrestling. More specifically, the roster and the people who work for F1 wrestling. I'm going to issue a few apologies to two specific people in F1, and then I'll move to the in general. Sean, I've talked to you before I came out here tonight. I texted you, man, and I said I've said all I needed to say out here. What I'm going to say out here is what I said to you, is I'm sorry for everything I said about River, everything I said about your family, and every disrespectful, distasteful thing that came out of my mouth in a time where I couldn't control really what I said. I was angry, not at you. I was angry at other things. I didn't know how to control it, and I couldn't. And I deeply apologize for offending you and ruining your trust in me, and I hope I can get it back. Next to apologize to, and this is probably my most important one in my opinion, Jerry's. Man, we haven't always seen eye to eye. We never really did. And I am mainly the reason for that. Because I never allowed you the opportunity to change. I never allowed you the opportunity to mature. Because I always saw you as what I saw you as. A disrespectful prick, when in reality, that's what I was to you. And man, I apologize for everything I said about you, everything I assumed about you, and everything I said to you. And I very much hope we can reconcile everything at some point and get on the same page. And now, with all of that out the way, I have quite a few announcements to make. First of all, your main event of the evening will be a Orgy of Violence match. 20 men, 1 gauntlet. Winner gets an opportunity at the EWA World Heavyweight Championship. And honestly, I've got a challenge to make myself. Boris Ivanov, you, sir, have been in control of the United States Championship for far too long now. You have reigned terror. And to prove that I have changed, I want to finally win a championship again and usher in this new era of EWA as a new man with new goals. And that is to elevate everything I do to a new level. Speaking of new levels, the vacant tag team championships will be crowned in a ladder match. And that match kicks off right now.
The following is a ladder match, and it is for the EWA World Tag Team Championships. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get this party started. And introducing first, at a combined weight of 444 pounds, they are the team of Caden Cruz and Johnny Hellfire. They are the Industry. Honestly, these two are a personal favorite of mine. The dynamic of striking and high flying is honestly a big advantage for them, especially with Cruz. He can easily climb up those ladders and win those titles. So honestly, these two have a very big advantage coming into this match. The Industry, although do have their odds stacked against them with their variety of opponents coming down to the ring for tonight's matchup. And as the crowd waits in anticipation for one of the other teams heading into this match, this is going to be a banger, ladies and gentlemen. An absolute certified A-class banger. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we have two very amazing teams so far, but I had to choose one of the two. I think my pick would have to be on the Unprettiers. They are 3-time World Tag Team Champions after all. But, depending on who comes out here next, you gotta think, who is who is the best team in this match? And introducing their opponents, they are the team of Luke and Michael. They are the Blackman. Well, this is very surprising. Luke and Michael Blackman reuniting as a tag team after months of feuding, it seemed like. At the Royal Rumble, these two brawled. In the build-up to No Remorse, Michael was dead set on making sure Luke didn't even make it. And then, to kick off No Remorse, these two fought. But this all started, Michael betrayed Luke on the show before the Royal Rumble to align with Jaxson Young. So you gotta think, as much as we're surprised, imagine Jaxson Young surprised, seeing his two prized pupils back together after months of feuding. And honestly, usually you have a lot of trust within your family, but you gotta think, that distrust in his brother, that skepticism of can he really trust him? Does Luke trust Michael heading into this tag team ladder match? That's something we've got to keep an eye out for here as these two reunite to win back the tag team titles. You gotta think there's history with the Unprettiers as well, as at EWA Last Stand, they fought the Unprettiers when they were perfectly cool for the EWA World Tag Team titles and weren't successful. But can the Blackmans win the World Tag Team Championships tonight in a ladder match? We will find out all together. And their opponents, they are, at a combined weight of 452 pounds, they are the team of Percy Prince and Chad Wilson. They are the 7-star Specialists! Well, goodness gracious, the announcer really going all out with the announcement for these two. Former members of the industry, Percy Prince and Chad Wilson, now working together as a new unit called the 7-Star Specialists. Chad Wilson, obviously a very checkered history within EWA. Was the reason Jaxson Young didn't win the Intercontinental title at EWA WrestleMania, and ended up writing off Jaxson Young in the final episode of the old era of EWA. And Percy Prince, a rookie and a former EWA World Tag Team Champion. Can Percy Prince win back his tag titles with Chad Wilson, this time as the 7-Star Specialists? These two the very pinnacle of in-ring competition within EWA. Premier striking, premier grappling, premier everything. Chad Wilson with the high-flying, Percy Prince, well, Chad with the high-flying and the grappling, Percy with the striking and the grappling. These two have almost everything in their pockets. Can they just achieve it here tonight? Well, ladies and gentlemen, the match is underway and we're already on to absolute utter chaos. Here we go. Oh, Luke with, I believe, a drop kick. I cannot really tell what's going on. There's so many bodies flying around. Who the hell is that? I think King Crew's getting Chad Wilson down out there. Michael Blackman down in the ring. Oh, he goes right back out. Andy now sends Luke into the corner. I believe that, oh, who was that though? Go ahead into the barricade. Was that Michael Blackman, I believe? Because we have Andy dealing with Luke in the ring. Premier striking as well on the Unprettiers. And now Luke getting sent into the corner, and oh, was that Percy that went down the ring there? Oh my goodness, so much going on. I don't think I can commentate this. I believe Andy's going up to the top of that ladder there though. Andy wants the belts. Andy wants the belts already, but no. I believe that was Luke Blackman that shoved the ladder now. Oh, Andy's hanging. And Luke power bombs him. And now Percy Prince with a suplex to Luke Blackman. And Andy Mizer lifting up. Nope, not for long. Oh, reverse DDT by Percy Prince. And a knee drop by Big Money Percy Prince. Prince just, again, technically wrestling him down. That's what he's good at. I believe that's Caden Cruz lingering on the outside there. Everyone else is brawling in the corner. Oh, a Saito suplex by Michael Blackman on the outside of Brian Colton. And oh my god, Caden Cruz is bridging a ladder. This psychopathic bitch. Caden Cruz just bridging an immediate ladder. This is already getting a taste of the underground. There's ladders everywhere. Jesus, now Mizer sending, I believe that is Prince to the corner with a couple right hands. And a big headlock punch. Colton lifts up the ladder. The Unprettiers working masterfully well together. And what the hell were you doing, you idiot? You just put the fucking ladder down? What's wrong with you? Anyway, Mizer puts the ladder up. Mizer now looking to climb. Making that destined climb for the World Tag Team Championship. He's getting them. Wait a minute, who's that up there? I think that's Chad Wilson up there. Getting Mizer. Who's that? Is that Michael Blackman? Oh, Chad Wilson's hanging from the titles. This is a very dangerous position. Oh my god, another powerbomb, but this time to Wilson, and Mizer just dumping Michael Blackman right back down. Now, Caden Cruz, I believe that is Caden Cruz, sends Mizer onto the ladder. Wait a damn minute. The hell are these bastards thinking? With them on the ladder like that, they're all trying to figure... Are these guys trying to figure out what they fucking do here? What the fuck you doing? Caden Cruz now, a big right hand sends him up the ladder. I think busted him open as well. But Michael Blackman, I believe, is just pummeling somebody in the fucking ring. What the hell is happening? Jesus, what the hell am I saying tonight? I gotta watch my language. I think that's Mizer sent right back onto the ladder. These guys are just really just wanting to pummel this bastard. Again, just punching him on the ladder. Oh, but I think Luke hit him his hand that time. He went to the well too many times. This is what friggin' happens. It's unbelievable. Now Chad Wilson sets up a ladder. Everyone is distracted. Literally everybody in that ring is distracted except maybe Luke Blackman there, who gets him off the ladder before he can do anything. Good on Luke there, but nope. Wilson sends Luke off the ropes with a beautiful drop kick. He's climbing again. Attempting a second climb up the ladder. Chad's got the bells, he's got them. People are attempting to get him off. Everyone in the ring all at once. And what? Does Chad Wilson have the belts? Yes, he does. Oh my god. Here are your winners. And new World Tag Team Champions, the 7-Star Specialists. The following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the EWA United States Championship. Well, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. The challenge laid down by Jaxson Young earlier in the night seems to be getting an official match as Jaxson Young makes his way to the ring. Honestly, Jaxson has a lot to prove, but what the hell happened to the lighting? We are in the underground, ladies and gentlemen. We don't got that good of a budget. Jaxson Young wanting to prove that he still can hang, that he has changed, that he is a better person. And honestly, the apologies he made are probably the only times I've ever heard the man say sorry. as he's usually an arrogant prick, but Jaxson Young makes his way to the ring for a match with one of the most dominant United States champions this company has ever seen. Jaxson Young, he looks more focused, more driven, and probably the best mentally I've seen him in months. Jaxson Young looks like a new man. And now he gets to fight the Russian Wolf, the United States champion and one of the most dominant men and powerful men in EWA, Boris Ivanov. But you gotta think, does that lingering thought of no one likes you, no one respects you, no one can trust you linger in the back of Jackson's mind? Is this all to prove people can trust him again? Is that the only reason he's still here? That's something I've been wondering. Because Jaxson Young, obviously, it's been noted he doesn't really enjoy this anymore. He's only here for the thrill of it all and to gain the trust of the people who don't. The people he's affected, I think that's what he's doing this for. But now, he's got a Russian monster to fight. As the intimidating orchestra of doom sounds and the battle cries commence. Boris Ivanov, the Russian Wolf, prepares himself for another war with another man as Boris sees Jaxson as beneath him. Boris stated off screen, obviously, that Jaxson Young was nothing but a puny little prick who needs to be exterminated. He's called Jaxson a cockroach, a weasel, a rat, a hypocrite, and honestly, I could see all of those things being right. But the crowd doesn't seem to like Boris. I just heard a guy yell, "You are pathetic," but Boris is the one raising the belt, man. Boris is the United States champion. This man is honestly someone Jaxson should be afraid of. But I don't see any ounce of fear in Jackson's eyes. Introducing first, from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, he is the challenger, he is the Emperor of Excellence, he is Jaxson Young! And his opponent, from Moscow, Russia, he is the reigning, defending EWA United States Champion, Boris Ivanov! Ladies and gentlemen, this is it. Boris Jaxson for the United States Championship. Obviously, Jaxson, looking at that belt, hasn't won a title in EWA since Last Stand, where he lost the world title to Jacob Young. He hasn't held a belt since. So you gotta think that also lingers in the back of the mind of Jaxson Young. His confidence is shot. He needs to improve himself, and Boris just wants another challenger to defeat. The bell has rung. Jaxson, oh my god! Already with the knee of Boris Ivanov, Jaxson Young already ready for a fight. Taking the fight to Boris as well. Goodness gracious. Jaxson Young with a headlock on Boris, trying to... Oh, a big right hand. Okay. Jaxson obviously seems a lot more prepared than you'd think heading into a match. Tiger suplex to Boris Ivanov. Covered by Jaxson out the gate. One. Oh. Well, honestly, did he really think that was going to be it, though? Boris now with a big right hand. Looks like Boris is tired of Jackson's arrogance, as it seems it's still there. So he's going to beat some sense into him. Boris now just throwing Jaxson Young across the entire ring. This isn't a small ring, you know. Jaxson Young now whips Boris off the ropes, drops down. into a Snapdragon suplex. That one's for the villains. And now Jaxson headlocking Boris, twisting it around into a drop toe hold. Absolutely beautiful. Boris looks pissed. Now Jaxson with a side headlock takeover. Slow it down. Slow it down, ladies and gentlemen. Jackson's just taunting Boris with more kicks as well, and a big elbow by Jaxson as he lifts Boris up. Jaxson with chops, forearms, and a knee, just trying to wear the big man down. Now what is Jaxson thinking here? Up, oh, patella drop brainbuster, baby. Now Jaxson goes to the outside where Boris rolls as well. Jaxson looking for a weapon, a kendo stick. Oh my God! Jesus! We really are in the underground. Jaxson Young is getting extreme. The kendo stick shots as he broke the kendo stick on the back of Boris Ivanov. Oh my God! That sends Boris into the barricade. And Ivanov gets a heavy counter and a big right hand. Now Ivanov fighting back here against Jaxson Young. A big axe handle to the back. Now Boris is fired up, stomps to the leg of Jaxson Young. Boris just stepping over him like Jaxson Young is nothing. Boris kicks him down. The EWA Underground is going insane as Boris just absolutely is leveling Jaxson Young. There isn't normally normal rules within the Underground, so weapons are completely legal. There's another kendo stick. Jaxson just now getting off. Boris brutalizing this man with kendo stick shots. Breaks the kendo stick off of Jaxson now. Boris has Jaxson Young. Sends him into the apron. Good God. Now Boris Ivanov gets sent into the ring by Jaxson Young. Gotta think Jaxson Young probably wasn't prepared for a threat such as Boris. Is that another kendo stick? These guys are getting all the kendo sticks in the world. Now Boris looks under the ring for another weapon. Whoa, my God. The Wrestling Mark's favorite weapon, it is a table. And Boris just chucking Jaxson on that kendo stick. Boris lifts up the Emperor of Excellence, but Jaxson sends Boris back into the ring now. Young leaps into the ring, sends Boris off the rope. Nope, counter, kick to the gut by Boris. Oh shit. That jackhammer that Boris Ivanov is known for. I think it's called the Russian hammer. 1, 2, oh! Jaxson Young able to kick out at 2. What a kick out by Jaxson. Boris is just taunting in his face at this point. Boris taunts in his face. And now Boris Ivanov just nails Jaxson Young into the corner. And kicking the leg of Jaxson Young. Now Boris has Jaxson by the throat again, looking for that massive punch to the gut. Sends Jaxson Young down. Boris just leveling, and this is honestly very frightening. What is Boris Ivanov thinking now? What the hell? Boris has a ladder and he sets it on our announce table here. What is this son of a bitch planning? Now Boris looking under the ring for another weapon, and it's this time a sledgehammer. Oh, Jaxson gets a counter for the sledgehammer. Gets it out of Boris's hands. Now Boris sent to the outside. Jaxson waiting in the ring though. Maybe considering a next move. Catching his breath might be the most likely answer. But Boris just slides back in the ring like it's nothing, and just throw. Oh my God, the thud on the sledgehammer that made Jaxson Young thrown on the sledgehammer, and oh, Boris has the sledgehammer. Now Boris taunting Jaxson Young, levels him with a sledgehammer. That could be it. 1, 2, 3. That's it, ladies and gentlemen. What a match. Here is your winner, and still This psychotic bastard is laughing. Boris Ivanov brutalizes Jaxson Young to retain the United States title. And I believe, ladies and gentlemen, we're on to our main event. The following is the Orgy of Violence match. The rules are 2 wrestlers start in the ring. Every 2 minutes another wrestler will enter. Pinfalls or submissions count anywhere within the underground. This goes until one wrestler remains, and that wrestler wins an opportunity at the EWA World Heavyweight Championship! Well, I guess now we're finding out who drew number 1. Introducing number 1, from the shit show known as LOW, weighing at 215 pounds, he is Raiden! Honestly, this is pretty freaking underwhelming. Raiden is number 1 in the EWA Underground Orgy of Violence match. Yeah, like she just said, come on. This guy, Raiden, is one of the most irrelevant wrestlers on the planet. And this was the max our budget could do? Really? Well, that really lets us know we're broke. God damn. Raiden, although irrelevant, maybe he gets a chance to prove himself here tonight by taking on the 19 other competitors that enter this match from number 1. Let's see how Raiden does tonight in the EWA Orgy of Violence match, because I've got my money on literally anyone but him. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I guess we gotta find out who drew. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I guess there's only one thing left to do, and that is get this match started. Here we go. The bell rings. Colton with some chops and strikes to start it off. Not exactly uncommon for Brian Colton. And a Northern Light suplex to Raiden. Colton now with a knee drop to Raiden. In complete control so far. Oh, but Raiden gets a reversal there. Can Raiden actually do something here? Irish whip off the ropes, and Raiden with a... Whoa! Neck snap, German by Raiden. Wait a minute. Raiden now whipping Colton into the corner. Oh, but Colton gets a counter. Now Brian Colton arm rings it. Takes him down into a big knee to the arm. Now Colton with the cover. That's probably it for him. 1. No, only a 1 count. Gotta admit, Raiden's resilient. Now Brian lifts him up. and whips him into the corner. Colton goes for a drop kick in the corner. Raiden gets the counter. Now Raiden whips Colton into the corner with a big right hand and a massive chop. Holy shit! Stopped in the corner by Raiden. Now Raiden going to the outside here. Obviously this is the underground. There's no use to not get a weapon, is it? What in the Jeff Jerry? Is that a guitar? Oh my god! Don't want to hear your big mouth talking. It's Raiden's world tonight with that guitar shot. Good god! What's next? We gonna get a ref bump? Colton now lifted up from a big guitar shot. Now Raiden sends it back into the ring. Raiden with a massive elbow to the back. That guitar shot just changed the entire pace of this match into Raiden's favor. God will admit, he played it smart there. Now Raiden, big axe handle to the back end. Oh, the countdown is starting. Only 8 more seconds. 5 until the next entry. Who will it be? Oh no. Oh no. And Raiden knows. Raiden's got to throw something. He's got to go. It's time to scrap, boys. Father Adrian, one of the most sinister beings. Obviously, this match is kind of in his favor. But now with a double stop to Raiden on the ramp there. Brian Colton taking the opportunity to get a trash can. That's honestly not a bad idea. Father Adrian swiftly taking care of Raiden. And Colton. Oh my god! What a trash can shot by Brian Colton, the Father Adrian. Now we're really getting some scrapping. Big lariat by Raiden. And Father Adrian again scrapping with Raiden. Father Adrian must have some beef with him. Did he fire from LOW or something? Father Adrian with a submission on him. Again, both count anywhere. But Raiden ended up escaping very quickly. And Raiden, what a takedown there by Raiden. Great counter. Now Brian Colton sends Raiden back into the ring. Father Adrian with a German on the outside. Goodness. The sinister cult leader taunting on the outside. Brian Colton with a bulldog. Now Raiden has... Is that a hockey stick? What the hell? Raiden grabbing probably the most interesting weapons I think I've ever seen pulled out from a ring. Raiden now grabbing up Father Adrian and taunting on his ass. Now Brian Colton trying to send him into the steps, but Adrian able to evade the steps. Now Colton sent away by Raiden, and Raiden still wants a piece of Father Adrian. Now lifts Adrian up into a cyclone suplex on the outside, but Father is not even a 1 count. Father Adrian knowing he can take punishment. He comes from the fucking depths of hell. What the hell do you think he's going to be able to do? Now Brian Colton and Raiden on the outside, and the countdown starts again. We are on the countdown to the next entry in the Orgy of Violence match. Who will it be? Oh, number 4, Luke Blackman. Luke Blackman sending her Father Adrian down. And obviously, the history between Father Adrian and Jaxson Young, you gotta think his prized pupil will get some revenge for him. And Brian Colton, a tiger suplex to Luke Blackman on the outside. With the underground, most of this fighting probably end up being on the outside. It is an orgy of violence for a reason. And again, Father Adrian and Raiden just want a piece of each other. It's kind of interesting how these two are constantly fighting. Now Raiden is in the ring and he's back out. These guys are just going back and forth here. These guys just can't resist going to the outside in a match like this. But Father Adrian, I think, is the biggest threat, and obviously he's been targeted this entire match by Raiden and Brian Colton. The underground is an insane place for bullshit, ladies and gentlemen. And again, just smashing Colton's face into the apron. Father Adrian has been on top of it tonight. What the hell? What the hell did Raiden just grab? Was that a damn Slim Jim? Was that a damn Slim Jim? First snapping into it tonight, good God! Now Brian Colton lifts up Father Adrian and sends him onto the ropes. Now Brian Colton just kicking Father Adrian down, knee to the back. Raiden just tossing Luke Blackman around. Brian Colton thinks he can put away Father Adrian here. 1, 2. No, Father Adrian able to get a kick out there. Now Raiden in a cover on Luke Blackman. Can the ref get out there in time? No, Luke Blackman able to kick out before 1, 10. We're on the countdown again to the next entry in the match. Who will it be? Who is going to enter the Orgy of Violence next? What? Number 5, ladies and gentlemen, is Grim. Who would have thought Grim would enter the Underground? But then again, he's the founder of Real Hardcore Wrestling. This match is right up his alley. Grim goes right for Brian Colton. A former RHW World Champion. Power slam to Brian Colton. 1, 2, no! Colton able to get a kick out here. Grim with the strike after strike as he suplexes down Brian Colton. Colton kicks him out here. The Underground is an insane place, and it's only getting crazier as Grim makes his debut in the EWA Underground. And now Brian Colton lifts up Grim on the top rope. Big right hand. What is Brian Colton thinking? What is this man thinking? What the? Going for a suplex. Superplex. Now wait a minute. Oh no, final cut. Grim is down. 1, 2. No, Grim able to kick out at 2. Unbelievable. Brian Colton goes right back to the outside, where Raiden and Father Adrian and Luke Blackman all are. But Raiden counters the double team. Goes right for Luke Blackman, but Blackman gets a counter. Brian Colton's got a crossface on Father Adrian. But Father Adrian taps. Father Adrian is eliminated by Brian Colton. Grim goes right for Brian Colton. Now his old opponent of his Father Adrian walks by. Grim with a belly-to-belly. Now, Grim just sends Luke Blackman into the turnbuckle. 10. Oh, here comes the immortal countdown. Synonymous with matches like these. Oh my God, what a chair shot. Ladies and gentlemen, next entry. What? You're kidding! Number 6. The only EWA Royal Rumble winner, Mike Ward, is returned! And Mike Ward immediately going for, I believe that is Luke Blackman there with the dragon curb stomps. Oh my God! Mike Ward with a Kame Goye and a kick to Luke Blackman. Mike Ward hasn't been seen in EWA since an attack by a certain sports entertainer, and now Mike returns after months away from EWA, telling, I think, Brian Colton over there to suck it, as Mike Warren returns with his trademark no give a shit style, as Warren is taking the beating to every person on the outside of the ring. I think pummeling Grim there. What a moment as Mike Warren returns. Mike Warren now sent away by Grim. Grim. Oh my goodness, punches by Colton with a counter. Need to catch my breath. Oh my God. Grim trying to send Colton back in the ring. Colton gets a counter. Now Colton, what is he looking for here? Wow, what a suplex. Grim could be out. 1, 2. No, Grim able to kick out of 2. Mike Warren just busted open Raiden, I believe. Now Warren pulling at the leg of Luke Blackman. Now Colton with a neck breaker to Warren. We're going back and forth here, ladies and gentlemen. Colton now with a big body slam to Raiden. Grim gets sent right into the ring by Brian Colton. Colton's in the ring now, Raiden. Mike Warren and Luke Blackman all on the outside. What is Colton thinking here? Just elbows in. Now we are on a countdown to another entry in the Orgy of Violence match. Who could it be? Kiko! We getting a party up in here, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go, ladies and gentlemen. Now, Kiko was right for Grim, but Grim just cheap-shotting it the way he usually does. Fuck, I hate Grim. This guy's a piece of shit. Yeah, Grim with the strikes to Kiko and forms him onto a knee. But he can't knock him down as Kiko is obviously a striker of his own right. And now Grim sends Kiko into the steps. Warren and I believe Raiden are out there fighting. Luke Blackman and Colton are in there as well. Now big drop kick by Luke Blackman. Luke showing off his speed now. I think Grim's pummeling Warren now. Luke in the ring with Raiden, and Raiden with a Saito! My God. That could be it. 1, 2. No, Luke Blackman able to kick out at 2. Now Raiden looking for a... Is he looking for a rock bottom? Oh my God! Wait, Colton wanting to tap Kiko out, but the referee missing a pinfall in the process too! No, Luke Blackman able to kick out just from that wasted time. Luke has been saved in this matchup. Now Raiden lifts up Luke Blackman again, thinking, how do I put this kid away? Now Luke sends him off the ropes, drop down. Leapfrog by Luke. Well, Kevin, Tom, what the hell was that? He cuts away from a knee by Luke Blackman. But now Grim with a tiger soup. No, Luke stomps in the foot and a counter. Now wait a minute. Code red by Luke Blackman. Oh my God, now we're on our way to a countdown. Who's next in this Orgy of Violence match? Caden Cruz. One half of the industry. Failing to win the World Tag titles earlier in the night. Luke Blackman with an end of heartache. That could be it. Wait, Luke didn't even go for the... What the hell is he doing? He didn't even go for the cover. That you could have had him. But he just wanted to take a piece of Mike Warren out. Now Raiden. Raiden might capitalize on Grim here. Into a snap German. Raiden might be the one to capitalize on Grim here. 1, 2... What an elimination for Raiden. Grim has been eliminated, and Brian Cole with that big piece of meat. He just beat that meat off of Raiden and now covering a Kiko in the process. Only a 1 count. Now Brian Colton just knee to the back of the head of the Kiko. Absolutely unbelievable. Chaotic this match has been. Oh, a regal flex on the floor by Caden Cruz. Jesus. Now Mike Warren with an X-plex on the floor as Colton looks for a German on Raiden. Cover on Raiden. 2, 3. That's a 3 count. Raiden's been eliminated. Are we really shocked? Did we really think Raiden was going to win that? But anyway, this match has been pure chaos so far. Oh my God, a flipping kick by Caden Cruz. 1, 2. That's a 2 count only. We're good so far. So many people on the outside of the ring. There's no one on the inside of the ring right now. Everyone is fighting, brawling on the outside. I think Caden Cruz. Wait, we're on the next count now. What the hell? Who's next? Oh, Chad Wilson, one half of the new World Tag Team Champions. Interesting entry here. As he tells someone to bring out, I believe, who is that getting attacked there? I believe that is Brian Colton over there getting attacked by Caden Cruz. Mike Warren and Chad Wilson both in the ring now. Or not even in the ring, they're still on the outside. Jesus. We've only had pure chaos so far. Chad Wilson with a big combination on the outside. Cover, hook the leg. Referee taking 10 years to get to the fucking can again. Jesus Christ. Well, Brian Colton's back in the ring and right back out. No one gets in the ring in these types of matches. Why? Don't know. I guess that's why they call it the Orgy of Violence, isn't it? Sends Caden Cruz back in the ring, and guess what? Does fucking nothing with it as Caden Cruz grabs a trash can, is about to chuck it at his fucking skull. Or slam his face on it, but no, Caden Cruz got slammed on it instead, you fucking idiot. That's funny. Well, Luke Blackman now just whooping his ass as he kind of is expected to in a match like this. You gotta kick some ass to win some titles, boys. Gotta kick some ass to get the opportunities at times. It's how it goes. But Brian Colton, with a certain kicking combination made famous by a certain American Dragon. Oh, can he get the final one? And he does! Wait, that's a cover in the ring there. No, only a 1 count. Mike Warren's got to do a little bit more than that. Now Warren with the jabs and the combinations. With 2 double jabs there by Warren. Blackman with a brainbuster on the outside. Jesus. Now Warren has Cruz off. Oh, we are on countdown. But the landslide connects. 1, 2, 3. Oh my God. Who's next? Michael Blackman is in. And as Michael Blackman enters, what is Luke going for? The Blackman Driver 98! Tributing his brother as Michael makes his way to the ring. Looks like the Blackmans are going to be working together here, which would honestly be a smart decision. Michael going after Luke Blackman. Oh, wait, whoa! Luke Blackman just kicked the skull off of Michael. It seems there's a little bit of animosity there. I meant Michael just clothesline Mike Warren. That was my bad. Michael has, I believe, Michael Blackman up for the landslide. Goodness! Cover. 1, 2. No, Michael Blackman able to kick out at 2. Luke shoves a chair into Brian Colton's face. And a knee to the face of Brian Colton that time. Caden Cruz now whips Chad Wilson off the ropes. And a power slam by Cruz. Mike Warren with a Michinoku driver on the outside. Luke Blackman just probably concussed his own brother with a steel chair. Jeez. There's definitely no love lost between these two. Who just got eliminated? I can't tell. I believe that is Akiko who just got eliminated. And it is. With Caden Cruz and Chad Wilson now fighting in the ring. Two men who are notorious with being in the industry. But Michael Blackman, the full nose slam on the outside. Caden Cruz has, I believe that is Chad Wilson on the ropes, and I believe Brian Colton just eliminated Luke Blackman. Brian Colton stacking up eliminations here. Gotta give him credit for that. Being number 2 and stacking up all these eliminations. Now Mike Warren sends Brian into the steps, and Michael now fighting with Warren. And Blackman evading the steps narrowly as another person enters in another 10 seconds. The countdown to another man in the Orgy of Violence. Who will it be? Oh my God. The man who failed to win the United States Championship from Boris Ivanov earlier in the night is Jaxson Young. Now Jaxson Young enters the ring. Honestly, of all the people in the ring, I can see Jaxson winning the match the most. You'd think as owner of EWA, he'd put himself in a higher spot. Maybe Jaxson really has changed. Whips him off the ropes into a knee. Brian Colton hit with a knee. Now wait a minute, Warren going right for Jaxson Young. Jaxson Young obviously allowing Max Stevens to ruin Mike Warren's chances to win the Royal Rumble. And Jaxson Young was the man Mike Warren eliminated to win the Rumble. And I believe that is a Slim Jim on the outside of the ring again. Oh my goodness. Now Warren whips Jaxson off. Drop down at a late frog. Warren with a body punch. Warren's been waiting for this moment ever since the Royal Rumble. Now Warren stomping a muddle onto Jaxson Young. Now a knee and to the back and face plant he goes. Now Warren with a Super Dragon curb stomp to the back. Who just got eliminated? I believe Brian Colton has finally been eliminated from the Orgy of Violence match. What a showing. As Jaxson Young's back in the ring with Warren now. Warren goes to whip Jaxson off the ropes. Jaxson counters and sends Warren right back to the outside. You'd think these guys would know how to, you know, stay in the ring. But it is an orgy of violence. I can barely keep track of this shit. Now Warren, I believe, has Michael Blackman with a German suplex. Into a Rainmaker. Good God. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Who is it gonna be? We went from Raiden to this shit. The only man I believe more irrelevant than Raiden, D-Smoke. Fuck. Never been a fan of Raiden or D-Smoke, honestly. These guys just kind of seem generic in my opinion. But D-Smoke has Michael Blackman. Blackman elbow to the back of the leg of D-Smoke. As Smoke gets hit with a neck breaker. As D-Smoke once again proves EWA is really fucking broke. Now Michael Blackman just stomping a muddle into D-Smoke. D-Smoke with a kick to the head now. Smoke lifts him up. Sends him on the ropes. Jaxson Young has a Slim Jim. As, oh my god, I think I was kidding. There's a friggin' hockey stick. No, D-Smoke has, I believe that is, I guess what it is. Maybe. Oh shit, Caden Cruz a fucking feast drive. And it's Chad Wilson. No, it's Michael Blackman in the ring. As D-Smoke has him in the advantage there. I believe Chad Wilson has just been eliminated. Actually, Jaxson Young going for a cross-legged tail drop brainbuster. That's new. I can say that's new on him. 1, 2, 3. Mike Warren has been eliminated by Jaxson Young. Honestly, I don't hear a lot of people being a fan of that. Now Michael Blackman, I believe, has that piece of Slim Jim. And he's beating across everyone. Goodness! But Jaxson Young goes with a victory roll. 3, 2, and a 1. Who do we have next? Richard Miles, the man who betrayed Akiko on the last time he appeared on Insanity. But Richard Miles, this arrogant piece of trash, enters the arena for the first time tonight as he leaps over the ropes. Can Richard Miles become the #1 contender for the EWA World Heavyweight Championship? Oh my god! I got D-Smoke with a kendo stick there. Jaxson Young goes for the victory super kick again, but D-Smoke gets a counter with a knee to the face. To the face, to the face, to the face. And D-Smoke gonna cover on Jaxson, but Jaxson Young kicks out at 2. Not that easy. Now D-Smoke sending Jaxson Young back into the ring. Smoke seems to know what he's about to do. Or not, as he gets distracted by Caden Cruz and the camera is getting blocked again. A leaping stomp by Jaxson Young as the camera cuts back to being absolutely fucking atrocious. What the hell? Kevin, what the fuck are you doing? Jesus Christ, you can't see shit. Yo, Kevin Dunn, can you cut the fucking camera to the actual ring, please? Holy shit on a shingle. Now Jaxson Young with a chair throws it at D-Smoke. What the hell? Jaxson Young getting hardcore tonight. As he slams D-Smoke on the apron. Caden Cruz back in the ring with Richard Miles now. What is Miles going for? Wait, no, it's Michael Blackman. What the fuck? Where did Caden Cruz go? I don't think I noticed him get eliminated. Well, Michael Blackman in the ring. Wait. Yeah, Michael Blackman in the ring with Richard Miles. I had to check real fast. And now we get another entry soon. Next, Mr. X, Jaxson Young's protege, enters the match next at number 14. We're getting down to 6 more entries, ladies and gentlemen. 6 more entries with these horrible ass camera angles. Jaxson Young cover on D-Smoke, I believe only a 1 count. Mr. X now. That's Michael Blackman, 2 Jaxson Young proteges, it looks like it. Jaxson Young going for a face rise on the outside of the ring. Oh my god! That might be it. Or you don't pin him off your finisher, you dumbass bitch. Michael Blackman, the Blackman driver. But Jaxson Young has Richard Miles for some reason pinning him, other than pinning D-Smoke off his fucking finisher. As Jaxson Young goes into the corner and misses. Richard Miles now with a tilt to a whirl, whatever that was. As he pummels, I believe Jaxson Young in the ring there. And then Mr. X making the save for his trainer. As D-Smoke eliminates Michael Blackman. Mr. X takes down Richard Miles. As he whips him off the ropes to go for a big back elbow. And now using a little bit of arrogance there. That definitely learned from Jaxson Young. Mr. X lifts up. Richard with knee lift. Poison Rana by Mr. X. Mr. X, the former general manager of EWA. Former commentator. Now you've got me, Indiana Indecent, as your commentator for the night, as Mr. X gets sent to the steps. And Percy Prince is the next to enter this. Honestly, at this point in the match, I need a beer. Let me know when this shit's over. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this match is over. I had my happy hour, and Adam Crimson is the #1 contender for the EWA World Heavyweight Championship. Good for him. Now he gets to face Max Cutter next week on the second episode of EWA Underground.